Well, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching this, if you're watching this. Today is Tuesday, February 17th, and it's the day that we try to set aside at our church to offer you some encouragement for the rest of the week. I know sometimes my encouragement might might not help you. My hope is that it does. But before I tell you anything else, I know we have a couple of announcements. Here's the first one. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m., we will be having our Ash Wednesday service. This is a somber service. There's no music. There's a lot of silence, actually. And for some of you, you might like that. But it's an opportunity for us to really focus and give our confessions to God over what we know where we have been sinful. And it's a great way to start Lent. It's the start of 40 days of Lent. There's a Lenten devotional for you at the church if you'd like to follow along, because after tomorrow, 40 days from there, not including weekends, we will arrive at Easter. And we really need to have Lent. We need to have Lent before we come to Easter. It's a great way to remember what Jesus did for us. Second, I will be preaching this Sunday, but I will not be preaching on March 1st or March 8th. I'm going to be gone. Lori and I are taking a week away for study leave. I have arranged to have Jim Candy to preach on the 1st of March. He's a wonderful pastor. You'll love his voice. At one point, he was the voice of the Nuggets and the voice of the Avalanche. And he's got, and now, I don't think he's going to talk that way. I don't think he's going to say, and now let's open our Bibles. But he can do that. And he's funny and he's helpful. And then on the 8th, we will have Ken Lilligore preach. Oh, by the way, Jim's completely qualified to serve communion. He's an ordained Presbyterian minister. And Ken, as you know, is a minister in all kinds of ways, but he'll be preaching on the 8th. And so you are in good hands. Here's the issue today. I was reading John Eldredge again, a devotional, and he said this: I shudder at how easily my heart can be divided. I do love God, and I really do, and I know you do too, but the double-mindedness is revealed when we only sort of want God, right? Our longing for life to be good again, our longing for things to be better and things to be is sort of kind of becomes a test that we hold up to God. Our longing for that. And if he seems to be helping, that's great. But if he doesn't, we start wondering what we should do. We start wondering that somehow he's not measuring up, so I'm going to chase some other things that will help fill my longing. And folks, those are powerful and ancient forces that are pulling you and pulling me in that direction. There's so many opportunities for our enemy to pull us away from wanting God. It's a vulnerable moment that we're in. So here's the thing. We must choose single-heartedness, where we desire Jesus above everything else, above all of the other things out there, all the passing comforts, all our false sense of reality. If you want to become a wholehearted person, you must reach the point where you happily and lovingly give absolutely everything over to God. You make Jesus your everything. You're all in all. Not only is this the fulfillment of what our hearts are seeking, but it's the source of recovery. It's the source of resilience that we can have. Nothing, here's the point, nothing can be taken from you if you've already surrendered everything, right? You can't go back to what you want, other things. You can't go back to and choose something temporary. I know it's really easy, but God is moving things forward. He wants us to come along with him. And like I said, you never get good news on the news. You always get the bad news. You don't hear about the 900,000 young people in Brazil recently who met in 3 or 4 different stadiums overflowing, worshiping Christ. They don't cover that on the news. God is moving forward, and he wants you and me to come along with him. That's my prayer, okay, for you. I give everything to you for your everything to me. And my prayer is that you guys will be able to do that. Ask God, please let me give over to you everything. I can't lose anything anymore because I've surrendered it all to you. But what I do have is the one thing that will never fail, never fall apart, and will last forever, and that's Jesus. I'm praying for you guys. I hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.